Assalamu alaikum. Sir, the core story of this team's name is that Khamis itself comes from the Arabic language. You see, Al-Khamis is the translation of the day Thursday. So our history, we four have started our journey in this competition sector ever since from the start of our university life. So if the day was a Thursday, and it was a really memorable day. We break through the semi-finals on our particular competition on that day. So that was the memorable day. So,
is Thursday now?
yes, Al-Khamis. So we just cut off the Al, just make it more short.
Good evening, judges. 1971, after going through so many sacrifices, a country of peace and prosperity was born. Even after that, this country has gone through so many ups and downs, but that country has managed to do the impossible things. It has breakthrough one barrier at a time. It became a country which used to break ships. Now it makes its own ships. It was a poor country. Now it is one of the growing economic power in Asia. That country is none other than our country, our beloved Bangladesh. So why do you think we have achieved so many successful events in the past few years? The driving force behind it was the youth of our society. They're even going abroad to uphold the face of their country to the world. So you may ask, what's the problem? You see, the problem is that when they go abroad and study there, they are getting used to their way of life. And a good amount of our brains and our hard-working students, they are becoming citizens of their country. So right now we have a really great working population, because before that the population growth rate was 7.5%, and because of that currently we have a really big working force. So now the population growth rate is decreasing. So after 50 years, our working force will start to decrease. And this is a prime time for any nation. If a nation never manages to stand up straight during this time, it will be crippled forever. Because as we pass more times, the dependent population will even increase more. So this is the present scenario of brain drain. People are not interested to utilize what is the government is offering them. And those who are dedicated to some things are not getting proper appreciation. And this is the problem. There is lack of awareness because no one is addressing the problem that severely. Then there is lack of research opportunities, because education system is not up to the mark in our country, and there is also a question of research fundings. Then there is difficulty in managing living of standards, because no one is satisfied easily. And the culture of settling abroad, because it is a common trend in our student society to look for better life abroad. And then there is less developed industries, and because of that, even less research initiative is taken. So this is the objective of our campaign. We are settling for a 3 years campaign. It is mainly an awareness campaign. So during at the end of the campaign, we are trying to reduce the percentage of students who are settling abroad after they finish their study by 20%. It's not a big number, but it's a start. So this is a big idea, Gorgo Bangladesh. So we have come up with a campaign that we will let the nation know that from a car to automobile, from electronics to car, everything we will build in our country if they give their proper dedication. So this is our TG group, those who are studying abroad, because because they will be soon trying to look for jobs. So this is our second PG group who are studying in our country, and they will be also looking to go abroad when they are finished with their study. And this is our target group 3 who are already established in foreign countries, and this is the main PG because we highly need their skill and expertise to move forward. And this is the TG4 parents, because they have really high influence in a student's decision making. That's all from my part. Now my teammate will discuss the plan decision.
Now coming to the part where things get interesting. You see, we have divided our campaign plan with this 3 long year campaign, 2016, 17 and 18. And we are planning to come up with get on the floor with the full force, whether it is TVC, media, starting from these sectors to the technological users, whatever it is. We are intending to use all the strategies available from the inauguration of our campaign 2016. So coming to the part of TVC, we want to release a TVC bearing the tagline, "Where are you?" So can we have the TVC, please? We are intending to significantly focus upon the fact that about the negative influences, negative effects upon brain drain issue, and what will happen in our country after the brain drain within the year 2030. So we want the TVC to reflect upon that. Our target market would be the students who are studying abroad, the students, the potential students studying in our country, and those working population who are already abroad. We want to reach our TVC to them. The time would be, we have divided the campaign into 4 quarters in a year, and we want to launch our TVC on the 1st and the 3rd quarter of the year, just to hit the consciences. Now, Notun Digonto is a thing of a creative program hosted by the Channel I founder himself, Shahid Siraj, with the collaboration with Channel I, because we know that Channel I reaches the mass people across the borders. So we are intending to show the 13 different major booming sectors of our economy within the 13 different episodes, 1 episode per month, bearing the timeline of 40 to 45 minutes. Now we have targeted the time of the broadcast in Fridays 10:30 p.m. because we believe that most of our target market, number 2 and number 4, the parents and the potential students in the country would be engaging onto these TV channels. Just to reflect, this idea is just to reflect upon the positive impacts our country is actually having. Now, the TVC for Notun Digonto would be a very short one, but an informative one, just to deliver the message that something is going on throughout the country, and the target market to the potential students who are in the country, just to know about them. This TVC would be promoted throughout the year. Now, posters is a very common method where we can reach to the mass people. Now, we are targeting the potential students and the parents, and we want to select school, college, and colleges within these 3 different districts, and the top 20 schools and colleges which influences the students to go abroad and have the potential student. So we want to target them and bearing the posters with informations about Notun Digonto and our idea. Now, this is a part where things get very vital. Now, you see, BOLC itself is a youth organization which influences our young generations today, nowadays, in a positive manner. And the BOLC founder, Ejaz Ahmed, as you know it, he himself is a very big example of the brain drain issue, returning back from abroad and creating a positive impact and creating a revolution. So, why we have chosen this method is that the youths, we can penetrate and communicate towards the youth in a very easier way. Nothing else in the communication system can achieve the communication medium towards the youth. So our only prior target market is the students or potential students who wants to who engages with these type of leadership centers. So now, collaboration with Prothom Alo, we have divided in a normal way and a special campaign. So our target market over here is everyone except those of the parents. We want the entire people to know about our campaign. So that would be the time we want to release our campaign before 21st February. Just for the hypothetical thought, 15 to 16 February 2016. Now, coming to the plan where things get really viral throughout the country, we want to create a creative advertisement, selecting that specific day, creating a vague campaign where only our message would be there. Kali chhara jemon Prothom Alo ochol, temni tomake chhara desh ochol, just to signify the fact that you are important to us, you are important to the government, you only have the responsibility to make it develop. Now, another fact is feature columns. You see, student generations are very excited about these kind of things. So we have targeted Dr. Mohammad Zafar Iqbal to feature a column on the Prothom Alo newspaper, and Dr. Navin Mohan, who is an existing column writist, and we want to deliver our message per month on the Friday newspapers. Now, email interaction. You see, when the government sends the potential target markets, the people who are living abroad and working abroad, the email, when they get this email, they will feel important that the government themselves are sending them the email. So you see, this would be a very creative idea just to penetrate those target markets. Now, merchandising is a fact where government can take this initiative to send out gifts and gift hampers bearing the logo and the campaign of ours to those potential target groups who are living abroad. The community get-together is another issue where all the embassies create this party in this very special day. We know is as well. So we want to invite people, invite our potential target market, the group 1 who are the students studying abroad. They can have an interaction and know about our message. So this is the face of the social media. So social media is basically a fan page, and we also want to develop a web page also where we can influence and communicate the message as well.
Okay, fine. Let's continue. We will also say who doesn't like the music. So we are including a soundtrack from Shunno on our opening campaign. We will use the main feature will be patriotism. Mainly the focus will be like this game, this track will be promoted on Facebook page, YouTube. Okay, and again we also promotion through Ittadi. Okay, and it will be, we are targeting Ittadi's 2 episodes, one in 2016, one in 2017. In 2016 we will portray the current situation, opportunities of Bangladesh we are having. In 2007's episode we will portray the heroes, local heroes who came from abroad and working on our country. Also we are using movie interval process. We will broadcast Where Are You TBC during the movie interview mission. Okay, we also doing celebrity in endorsement. We are selecting Navin Mahmood. He is a popular guy among the TG2. So we selected him. His main objective to raise awareness. He is from University of Michigan. He spent 10 years of life on abroad and came back here and doing jobs here. Okay, this is the following up part. On 2017, we focused on we will continue the Notun Diganto TV show. Here we focus mainly the cricketers. Cricket is a thing where all the peoples are connected. We will focus on cricketers. They will share their experience while they are having a long tour, and when he come back, what's the main effect is this using the ferry. Okay, main it's a campaign to capitalize the cricket matches. Okay, and we also promoting Bangladesh Fair in university premises and Bangladesh expos on different countries through embassies. Again, and this is the following up part. In 2018, we also continuing our Notun Diganto Bodle Dewar Golpo. It's a following up part who came back in Bangladesh and doing for country will be focused here, and also recognition part will be included here. Just to go for
you. The thing is that here we are showing you that each year what are the activities we are going to do, because we have divided the whole campaign into 3 years. Now, as you can see, the monitoring and evaluation, because so far you have seen lots of promotions being taken. Now the question might come to your mind, is it feasible? What are the challenges? You can see that we can monitor that by reduction in rate of the abroad settlement, TRPs. By these processes, we can determine whether the campaign is successful or not. The second thing is the contingency plan. Analyzing the feedback, evaluating present, adjusting current. That means we will have to analyze the situation, how is it working, and evaluate all the things. Challenges and feasibility. The first thing is that the question is, what are the challenges? We have some challenges like financial, marketing, and administrative. Financially, you might say that the cost is too high. How can we manage it? But there are solutions, as we will show you. So if you just let them see the slides, and I will keep the lecture. Here, we see that the campaign timeline, that when we will start the campaign, there are some campaigns which will continue for the rest 3 years, but there will be some campaigns which will finish the first year. The question is the amount of money. This is the budget that we are showing you. The total allocation is 1 crore, 10 crore, and these are the returns. The question is, you will say, government is spending too much, a huge sum of money. What is the return? The return is that students who are studying abroad or who are settled there, have worked there for a couple of years, when they will come back, they will not come back empty-handed. They will bring their experience, knowledge here. So what will happen in the long run, we will get the feedback, because we will have a more productive and skilled workforce, which will help the country to go at a faster rate, and different sectors will develop. We might even get technological breakthroughs, as well as we will see that the research automatically coming up, because having a large population is not enough, but skill and productivity is the main thing. So it cannot be measured in terms of numbers, but we see that in the long run, we will feel that this amount of allocation is nothing. We will get even a higher return in the long run. Thank you.
First of all, contingency is not contingency. So, student is studying in something that we should definitely consider. Second is, please try to use PowerPoint or space handy. So, there's a lot of time lapse I've seen during the third of all, you have not really touched on anything about the private sector. I've seen a lot of Prothomalo, Channel I, a lot of media buy, a lot of social media, but I've failed to yet find out where you have tried to touch on the private sector. You mentioned private sector a number of times, but I've not really seen it in your implementation plan.
Sir, our first of all priority is to create the awareness, have the impact, positive impact upon our target markets. Then after that, as you can see, we have divided our campaign plans into several years, 3 to 4 years. Then we have planned afterwards that to affiliate or collaborate with all the private organizations. Because on the first hand, if we go to this implementation sector with full force, with collaborating with private organizations and the government itself, it might not succeed. Who knows? It might succeed or might not succeed. So what we want to do, we want to utilize the existing resource the government itself has, and then create the impact upon the target markets. So then after, when the impact is a positive one, then we can go for broader extensions.
And could you please go back to my last question on the direct budgets? So,
yes.
More detailed
Yes, sir. This is the chance. So here we see that the maximum amount of budget have been allocated for the first year, that is the 2016, because we feel in the first year we will have to create the awareness. What happens if the campaign is very successful in the first year, then in the second year we can obviously have try to reduce the budget a little bit, because the overall budget is 10 crore. So you see the 50% of the budget is in the 16 year, and automatically we will see in 2007 and 2008, though we have separate planning for separate years, because we will also have to keep in mind about the budget. What we want to say, there is every year our size of the budget is increasing, and from that, if you are allocating out some amount to for the promotion, the return is much higher, which even cannot be quantified in numbers, because what is the challenge of Bangladesh? We have a huge workforce, the productivity and the skills. Here what we want to say that studying abroad is not a crime. The exposure that you get there, and if you have worked there, the experience that you get, when you come back, utilize it for the country. and the return will be much higher because we might even see the GDP growing at a higher rate, because if you want to become a middle income country, we need to grow at 8% per annum, whereas we are going at 6.14. So this can also be an effect. So there are many effects which these are just predictions, but the impact will be much greater than these we are showing you. This for a figure we have shown this.
So once you just mentioned that there is 13 booming industries where can the fresh graduate or the other foreign people can come and work. Can you just explain it elaborately which are the sectors expect the ICT and garments?
Yes. So what we see, so what we have seen that not only that our garments is growing. Nowadays we have seen Walton, Maiwan and different sectors, these electronic companies are assembling products. So we will need engineers and technicians for this thing. So this sector is growing. Then our IT sector, now everything is becoming computerized. So that sector is also booming. So IT engineers can also come here and play a role. Then sir, what we have, other things like shipbuilding here. Then that journalism, this journalism was very narrow. Nowadays we see there are more news channels, newspapers. So now this journalism sector is also booming. So there are many sectors which are booming. Pharmaceuticals, we will require pharmacists in the future. More and more even multinational companies are coming to Bangladesh to invest because they feel this is a lucrative destination. So what we say that those pharmacists, instead of staying there are many pharmacists who work there. So if they can come up and contribute, even they are paid good salary by the multinationals. So this is what we want to say. Our message is Bangladesh is lucrative. There are opportunities. Come and explore the country. It will give you some return. So instead of making them emotionally touched, but we want to show them a practical way. Practically, we want to encourage them to come and contribute for them.
Sir, you see,
China is not available in all the countries. I think in USA and
sir, in USA media collaboration, if I give you an example, then ATN Bangla and Channel I are the most watched channels, and we have some statistics about that. We have researched about it, and we know that these are the topmost channels that people actually watch. And you see, this Notun Diganta idea, those people who research about a lot what's happening actually in Bangladesh, they know about this current situation. But as our target group is busy and concentrating on going abroad, they don't actually give that much of an importance where they can have that opportunity, where Bangladesh is developing. So our prior concern is that whatever the statistics shows, we want to get the message, even if it is regardless of the fact that it is a small amount of development or a big one. We want all of the development sectors to communicate towards our target market.